All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off today with a special episode. It's episode 20, y'all. 2-zip, 20 episodes in. Started off as just a harebrained scheme by me and Schroeder over there. And look what it's prospered to. This is beautiful. It's a great thing. I couldn't be more happy with it. It's the highlight of my week. I don't know about y'all, but I look forward to this every week.
Same.
Round of applause for everybody, please. Especially Randy for the past week and a half. He been the real MVP, really holding it down.
I'm putting the channel on his back.
On his back.
Yeah, it's crazy what it's come from. It started as really just a conversation. Me and Ray went in and bought some mics.
And Mike sat at my house for 6 months.
Forever, bro. Forever.
Hey, bro, when we gonna use these mics, cuz?
Man, forever. Finally kind of plotted up a scheme and kind of got it together.
Yeah, everything kind of just aligned, man. You know, managed to find the equipment, the headphones. Everything was really just boom, 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 just back to back.
Yeah, once it started going, it was just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, momentum was a mug.
Mm-hmm. Got Randy in on it. Randy actually, for Rated R Studios, how it all started, offered for us to record out of his house. And, man, we was just like, why don't you just hop on the show with us?
I was like,
you know?
Bro speaks too well to not be on here.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, man. I originally wasn't going to do it just because of my first podcast experience, which it wasn't nothing bad. I enjoyed it, but I was just like, I don't know if I really want to do it for real. I really want to get money before I'm trying to talk on other people's lives and shit like that. But
that's how you get the money.
Hey, it worked out for the best. I'm proud. You know, I'm proud of the product that we've built so far.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then, you know, we kind of felt like we was missing a little something, you know what I'm saying? A different perspective, you know, that's not as shared as our own. And, you know, we felt the need to bring in a voice of reason, should I say.
Yes.
and that goes by EDJ.
Well, I'm glad that you've spoken the truth. I'm glad that you realized that you were missing me, and that's why the show's doing so well. But yeah, I mean, once Levi came to me with the idea that, you know, you guys were looking to do something, I knew it was going to be really fun, and it has been. And I don't think we've had a moment where we haven't, you know, disliked it. I mean, it's been so much fun. And it's been awesome to see you guys give us feedback on it and see where we've gone from there. And I know we're not a superstar by any means, but it's been a lot of fun to just enjoy it and see what you guys think of it so far.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing where we came from the first episode to now.
Yeah.
First episode, it still hasn't hit 20 views yet.
It's a rough draft.
Yeah.
That was a rough draft.
That shit was ugly.
Now we're hitting 60 listens guaranteed a week.
Guaranteed. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. And it's only up from there. Mm-hmm. It's only up. You know what I'm saying? We know what the bottom look like.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Sharing the fucking links and your family be just scrolling through that shit. Man. They ignoring your fucking links and shit.
Family. Whole family.
Facts.
Auntie, go ahead and just listen to your nephew one time for the one time.
One time for the
baby.
one time.
All right, baby.
That's all I get. All right.
Nobody listen to this shit. And that's just, I mean, that's
potato salad trash, Auntie.
That's the grind of it, though. That's what makes it so beautiful that we have a guaranteed 50, 60 listeners every week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's,
you know,
I love it.
I gotta take it way back. And Eric, with way back in high school, we were on UCaster.
See, that wasn't even high school. That was
yeah, wasn't that
late
8th grade?
Middle school.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And right around that time, it's crazy to see what has come from that. Because, I mean, shit, I can't even imagine if I went back and listened to some of that. It just probably sounds boo-boo. But nevertheless, me and EDJ both, were on that and really did a bunch of podcasts and stuff calling Chiefs games that
was fun. It's funny because every single person on there said I was the worst fucking person they've ever heard in their life every single week.
Goddamn.
Every single week.
Yeah.
They were fucking mean, man.
Hey.
But
we needed a safe place on UCaster.
Yeah.
Safe space.
Safe space.
But I mean, look at me now, so.
Exactly.
But Yeah, they that was a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
then they signed somebody to a contract, and then they sold it, I think.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then-
they sold the website
yeah.
and it doesn't even exist anymore now. But
Damn.
it's crazy to see. You know, now we're what 25 around in that area. You're younger than us. What?
24.
Oh, I thought you said 21. I was like, what the
I
fuck?
was
Where'd
like-
you find the fountain of youth, bro?
Shit, I was just like, hey, hold on, bro. Who your plug?
But you know, just to see it come full circle, and now we doing this thing, and I mean, we got a pretty legit setup. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's nice, and every week, just a lot of fun. Like Ray said, a highlight of the week, man. It's awesome to come here and just bullshit around with all my friends, and
Yeah.
people
really-
listen to it.
I know. And the
It's
fact
really a
that
platform where like we could just speak, vent,
Exactly.
talk about
I was
whatever the fuck
just
is
about
going
to get
on.
to that because
Yeah.
I was like, this shit is therapeutic. Because
Yeah.
like low key, if I don't get to talk for the week, I
Right.
feel like shit.
Right?
I don't feel good. I feel like something's missing. I'm like, I'm not feeling the best. I didn't, go, yell at fucking Eric about his wrong views on Lamar Jackson.
It's like a verbal detox.
It
for
really
real.
is,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well, I mean, regardless, I think the bottom line is thank you for listening to what we've done so far, and we're going to keep going because, I mean, this has been a lot of fun for all four of us, and we're going to keep going that way. But we were just watching something a second ago. Carmelo Anthony's one-on-one with Stephen A. I know Randy has a bigger interest than Ravion and Levi in it, but what did you think about that?
Honestly, bro, it's sad to see Melo at this point. It's very sad to see Melo at this point. When you consider that he was like the number 2 golden child in that 03 draft. It was LeBron, Melo, and everybody else.
Yep.
And really, I mean, Chris Bosh probably got a little bit more attention than D-Wade did at that time.
Yeah.
And then to see that how that kind of turned around, that D-Wade was the first to get a ring out of all those guys. And he brought LeBron in, and LeBron became who he is now with help of D-Wade. And so to see kind of Melo's fall from grace, it's been sad, but I mean, he still had a great career. 20-something thousand points, scoring title, 10 All-Star, like
6
He's-
All-NBA. And
he's had a
selections.
Hall of Fame career.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
to mention he won a championship at Syracuse.
Syracuse,
Yeah.
what, 2-time Olympian?
Yeah.
Gold
Yeah.
medalist. 3?
I think.
Was it
I
three?
don't think he was a starter on the last team, but I think he was on it.
Oh, shit. It's just, that honestly was sobering to just see him as humble as he was on First Take with Stephen A. You
Yeah.
know, just asking for a shot at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do whatever. Like, just to see a superstar go to that is, it's some cold water.
And I think a lot of people needed to see it. Like, see him say, I will do whatever, because the perception about Melo is that he's not that guy. It's that he wants to start, and he hasn't accepted the fate of his career, which is I can't produce at a starter level anymore. I need to go off the bench. There's nothing wrong with that. You've seen D-Wade towards the later stages of his career thrive off the bench. That's probably what extended his career and made him like go out so gracefully, was the fact that he came off the bench. It would have looked bad if he kept starting.
Facts.
I think it's reassuring or a good feeling to see any superstar at any level announce, that they felt vulnerable, at any stage of their career. So for him, I think it's good to just kind of show a different side of him, because I know a lot of people look at, NBA stars as just people who kind of live in their own world. But for Anthony to come out and say stuff like that and, just kind of be honest with Stephen A., I think it's great. I thought it was interesting how candid he was about the Houston Rockets owner.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be a little more, passive about it, but he was telling the truth.
Hey man, you go on, you do an interview with Stephen A., you're gonna have to come up off some info. And to talk about Stephen A., that's his second big exclusive just in 1 year. I don't even think it's been 6 months since Magic Johnson was on there talking about the debacle that is the Lakers, or was the Lakers, since they got AD since then, but Stephen A. carrying.
That's good. Keep him on basketball so he can stay the fuck away from MMA.
Here you go.
God damn.
Y'all need some fire and explosiveness from Stephen A.
No, we don't.
Yes.
He has no idea what's going on. He doesn't understand the sport. It's good. He can stay over there.
Hey man, He don't have to understand it. He just needs to be a voice.
No. We got Joe Rogan. That's good enough.
That's true.
I don't know. How much longer is Joe going to
But
do
you
it,
got
though?
sold your soul to ESPN, so you got to accept what
God
comes with
damn,
it.
I
And plus, Joe's on his way out. Joe's
Yeah.
55, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Joe,
Stephen A's old.
I know.
He's probably like 50.
I'm saying, though, but
Just
like,
talking about events, he's been working his way out the door the last
few years. Like, he
Yeah.
only does pay-per-views
only
in
does-
America.
Exactly. He
In
doesn't
America.
travel.
He doesn't go abroad, nothing. Like,
and no fight nights.
Yeah, he is easing his way out.
Why does he want to go out?
Well,
Because he's got so much more shit to do. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
no, you're good. I wasn't watching it. Well, from what I've heard from him personally is that he got tired of getting told how to announce by Fox to begin with, because
that's
he was
bougie.
he was doing the Fox
Yeah, the
Fight
Fox
Nights and
cards,
things like
yeah.
that, but he just stopped doing it because they said he was trying to be changed too much. And I mean, Joe Rogan is one of those rare guys that is just really good at what he does, but you wouldn't know what he does.
Right.
And he's just one of those rare examples of a really good announcer that isn't considered a professional announcer. It's
Right.
just something he does.
And I mean, he's his own thing, really, and it works for MMA, and I don't think it would work for any other sport for real. But
Nah.
kind of going back to the Melo thing, so looking back at that 03 draft class, how would you rank those top guys? I mean, obviously LeBron's number one.
LeBron, D Wade. I still go Melo over Bosh.
Okay, that's
I still
what
go Melo
I was
over
gonna
Bosh.
ask.
I mean, it depends. Melo was a better player than Bosh was in the NBA. But, Chris Bosh being a team player is what got him those 2 rings. And him knowing where to fall in line. Because you got to think, because it was supposed to be D Wade, Bron, and Melo. How the fuck is Melo going to come in there and play third wheel?
He ain't.
At that
And
point,
D Wade's not going to be in Miami and be anything less than second wheel.
Anything.
But I mean, at that point, Bosh was killing it in Toronto when he
Yeah,
came down to Miami.
I understand, but he wasn't Melo.
Yeah, you right.
And I'm just saying, like, if any of them were to fall in line and be a great teammate, it's going to be Bosh over Melo. Like, Melo is not going to come in there. Melo doesn't want to be second fiddle, let alone third fiddle. And you talking about taking the second fiddle away from D Wade in the house he built.
Yeah. And then,
Fuck no, baby.
Because then it kind of like leads to what everybody's been talking about with the Rockets, right? There's only one ball on the court between Harden and Westbrook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only one person can have the ball at the time. Imagine that in Miami. You got LeBron and fucking Melo. Like, basically.
You think they can make that work in Houston with?
I think they can.
I think they can too, and also because they played together before,
Exactly.
I think that'll help
And
a lot.
They understand. Like, they actually have a friendship outside of basketball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like you said, they played together before. So there's already a preset agreement, like an unspoken agreement or unknown, should I say.
And I think Russ understands he's getting older, one, and he understands that people think that he's losing a step. I think he wants to win more than he wants to be that guy.
Yeah, that's
You already
true.
got the multiple triple doubles
In a season.
all that.
got your
You got the
MVP.
numbers. I think you got a scoring title. You got an MVP. You've done all that.
Yeah. The personal accolades
Need a
are
ring.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start.
It's
start
winning
talking about
time.
that. Yep.
Yep.
It's winning time.
Going back to the 03 draft class, David West and Kyle Korver both came out of that draft class.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they sure did.
Hey, I'll never forget David West really just let go and let God, bro. That man opted out of a $10 million contract with the Pacers to go to the Spurs to chase a ring for the veteran minimum.
Oh, he sure did.
He let go and he let God.
Then he went to
Golden State.
Yeah,
Where he
I'm
finally
gonna get
got
that
there.
fucking ring. Is what he was saying.
Which I'm not mad at, but
Nah, it was looking bad,
bro, 10,
that shit. I was just like,
it
bro.
might have been more than 10. I just remember it was in the double digits of millions. I was just like,
That's crazy.
Not me. That ring will come. That ring will come. Fuck it.
Yeah, it'll come if it comes.
Get paid, young brother. Get paid.
switching gears a little bit, how do you guys feel about the NFL rankings for the players that just came out?
I didn't see them all. I didn't see them.
Mahomes is 4 for some reason.
You don't agree with that?
I don't agree
Well,
with
I don't
Breeze
agree.
being ranked above him.
That's facts.
Egregious.
That's facts. Breeze doesn't have a fucking arm anymore.
No. The only guy who I can see being above Mahomes is Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, who else do they have
Aaron
above him?
Donald was number 1.
Yeah.
Who else did they have?
Khalil Mack was
Khalil
probably number 2.
I don't. Did you see that defense? They was really the monsters of Midway again, bro.
That's
That
true.
shit was fucking disgusting. Especially being anchored by Khalil Mack. Like, put all the bullshit.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
still putting Patrick
So,
Mahomes above Khalil Mack.
We've got number 1,
For
Aaron
more important
Donald.
player, a better player, more important.
Number 1, Aaron Donald. Number 2, Drew Brees.
Two?
2.
Hell no.
Yep. Number 3, Khalil Mack. Number 4, your boy Patrick Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes.
Todd Gurley at 5.
Solid.
To round out the top 10, number 6, Tom Brady. Not mad at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
AB at 7.
Really?
Aaron Rodgers 8.
That's too high.
Yeah.
Julio Jones 9.
That's too low.
And
Shut
to
your
round
mouth.
out the top 10, Von Miller. Number 10.
Julio is right where he's supposed to be. But AB at
Yeah,
7?
exactly. No,
Breeze at 2?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
That's terrible. I don't like Khalil Mack up there is too high.
You think so?
Yes. What did they end up doing in the playoffs? What did they end up doing?
I mean, it was ultimately like they had it. They fucking had it.
I'm just saying, like, when Patrick Mahomes came in, you seen the difference between him and like Alex Smith.
Yeah.
And you seen where he took us to.
I mean, you can say the same thing about Chicago because what the fuck was they doing before he got there? Fumbling around.
They were fumbling around, but
Like, bro, they were competing with
But
the
they were
Lions.
showing
for who could be-
improvement.
Yeah, they were, but they
Yeah.
was competing with the Lions of like who could like place third in that division. That's it. That's what they was going for. They was shooting for third at that point.
our Khalil Mack's statistics and achievements on par with what Mahomes did this season. Like, I'm not saying it's an outrage that Khalil Mack is where he is. I think Pat Mahomes holds a little more
It's
weight.
just this is the thing that sucks is because obviously people are more oriented towards offense. You know what I'm saying? That's what puts the points on the board. It's eye popping. You know what I'm saying? When you're down there in the trenches doing the dirty work, nobody sees the pressures. No, like, you know, they only count the sacks for real. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, but like,
That's what I'm asking. Is his effect, like, was his effect equivalent to what Patrick Mahomes did? Like, I know they're different positions and whatnot, but
it elevated the team.
I would say yes.
Much so.
I would say yes.
I would say it did, just because, I mean, it is 2 different sides of the ball. But, I mean, yeah.
Khalil Mack is definitely, I know Ray don't like this term, but a generational talent.
Yeah. Well, you're,
Everybody's a generational talent.
well, Khalil Mack is, though.
He really
He
is.
is, but
You're preparing for Khalil Mack every week, every Sunday. And, I mean, those are the
course.
guys you call generational talents. Those are the guys you prepare for every Sunday.
but is he doing something I've never seen done before?
No.
No.
But in this current era, yes. Right now, as we're playing the game, yes.
He's better than any other end
Yeah.
in the game right now.
yeah.
I personally would say,
Like, I agree with
I
Aaron
don't know,
Donald.
man. I say Pat Mahomes goes 2, Aaron Donald 1.
Drew Brees shouldn't be top 10.
No.
You don't think top 10?
No.
Top 15, top 20.
Yeah, somewhere between
You
10
gotta
and
think
15.
about this. That run game made that team.
Yeah, that's true. Look, okay, so 11 through 20, D-Hop at 11 from the Texans, J.J. Watt from the
D-Hop
Texans.
at 11?
At 11.
He should have cracked top 10.
That's what I'm saying. You could have switched him out with Breeze and Breeze out of the top 10.
On some real.
How the fuck is J.J. Watt still cracking these lists? man?
saying.
Yeah,
What,
I
did he
don't-
play like 12? Did he
Yeah.
play a full season?
We're going to ignore that he's 12.
Like, at this point, they ranking him off his Houston Hurricane donations and shit.
Between that and then I feel like because they robbed him in like 2015
Yeah.
for the MVP.
What, in his performance at WrestleMania?
Oh, that too. Oh, God.
So, 13, you got Michael Thomas. 14, Alvin Kamara. Bobby Wagner,
Hold on.
15.
Time. They put Michael Thomas over Alvin Kamara.
Michael Thomas, 1 spot
Fuck
above
no.
Alvin Kamara.
Let me hold that. Fuck no.
Bobby Wagner at 15. Saquon Barkley,
Alright.
16. Phillip Rivers, 17.
Yeah.
18, Zeke. 19, Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
And rounding out the top 20, Andrew Luck.
Lucky low key should have been higher, bro.
Luck
You
should
know
have
what's
been
fucked
higher.
up? If what's his name finished the year, he would have been in the top 20.
Listen, if
Kareem
Jake-
Hunt.
Man,
Kareem Hunt
Listen,
finished the
though.
year, he would have been top 20, bro.
If J.J. Watt is ranked at, 12, I said? How the fuck is Andrew Luck not up there?
bro.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like at that point you're holding the injury against him, but we're not going to hold the injuries against J.J. Watt.
why? Yeah, because I was like,
And who knows if he even plays a full season in 2019.
Luck really turned that team around. Like they got scary
Bro,
for a second.
they
That
really
8-game
did.
stretch, ridiculous.
Yes.
And then he ran into the problem he always has: big games outside in the cold weather. What I was surprised with is that Tyreek Hill is above Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Kelsey was 21, right outside the top 20.
21.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it, but I mean, everyone calls Travis Kelce the best tight end in football.
There wasn't another tight end ranked above him, though.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it. The steps that Tyreek Hill took on the field, like this past season, he really turned himself into a top 5, like fringe top 5, top 10 receiver in the league.
Yeah.
Like,
He definitely tough out of me.
I mean, I'm not gonna like sit there like because then
At this point, bro, OBJ is out. A top 5. He has to play a full
he
season.
He does.
He has to play a full season.
He hit 23 on that list.
I think that's
Really?
fair.
He has to play a full season, man. You can't.
I'm really surprised. Like I'm cool with it. I just thought he'd be a little lower, like a 32 or something like that.
I'd be really interested to see how he works out in
Honestly,
Cleveland.
if they can manage all those personalities, sky's the fucking limit.
That's a lot.
It is.
That is a lot.
It is.
Baker, you got Baker. You got to manage.
Bro.
Like, Baker.
This is the whole thing. I like Baker and all, but like to a certain extent, like take the chip off, or like cut it in half, like ease that motherfucker.
This man was a walk-on. That wound up with the Heisman.
Hey, is he gonna be the Henry Cejudo of the NFL?
Yes. Yes.
Come on, guys! I have a gold medal,
Man. But I mean, I can't even blame him at that point. You walked on at Oklahoma. You won a Heisman. I mean, you got drafted number 1 overall.
Undersized.
I want him to be proud of his accomplishments, but then you start talking about people's paychecks and shit.
Yeah.
Let that go.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
This isn't a game. Chris Jones made it for the first time.
Yeah. What ranking did he
He's
end
pretty
up
high.
in?
I can't remember. I think he was in the 30s.
Oh yeah, did y'all pay that man yet?
Yes, we did.
Oh.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
How much?
I'm not 100%
They
sure.
disclosed
I'll have
Something
to look it up.
astronomical.
But I did just see that we just did the last couple of days.
Oh, okay, because I was like, boy, that had flew under the radar like that. I missed that.
Yeah, we needed to pay him. We paid everybody.
I know.
We paid the janitor before we played.
Man.
Paid.
Played and prayed and paid to play, pay to play, play to.
Big Sean.
Peter Piker, pick up and.
Speaking of Big Sean, the overtime challenge. The SchroBanks
Oh
overtime challenge.
man, yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Time to plug ourselves one time.
Plug
for the one
ourselves.
time. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not hearing bars. I need those. 16.
I need the bars. Bro.
I need 16 hard ones.
Niggas too comfortable, bro. Let's just call it what it is. We ain't get this podcast so we can pussyfoot around, bro. Niggas is not hungry, bro.
Pastor Randy has approached the podium.
Nah, because like if I'm a hungry ass rapper, bro, and I see a niggas doing offering $40 for bars, I'm getting straight to it.
Right. Right? And it's
What the fuck
it's
is
not-
wrong with these niggas, bro?
Hey, it's not much, but $40, man, it's $40.
And that's what I was saying. Like it's
That's
not
studio
life changing,
time.
bro. But if you go hard enough, people gonna see that shit.
That's
Exactly.
gas money.
It's gas money. It could be groceries.
It's promotion.
It's booth money, nigga.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
that's a sack.
That's free press, and you getting paid for it.
facts.
You win that we're
And
we're
literally-
plugging your shit, and we're giving you money.
Literally-
And I know a lot of people are like, what do you guys get out of it? Of course, we already said hashtag us and the shit. Yeah, we gonna get a little bit promo out of it. That's what it's for. But
guess
also,
what? That shit costs you nothing.
it costs you
Nothing.
nothing.
If
Cost
anything,
us $40 out of pocket.
exactly.
You nothing.
Like,
Nada.
do you niggas don't love hip hop at that point? Cause me and this nigga Ray was listening to Overtime instrumental, and when it flipped to that Hovey Baby sample, nigga, we got goosebumps.
Facts.
Like we would have wrote some shit right there if we was rappers, nigga.
And to kind of repeat what my man said when we was having this conversation, If you want it that bad enough and you're not hearing the right instrumental, have your boy do it. Y'all got all these producer friends, and I'm still not hearing nothing. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm just, king of the fucking hill.
Right.
I make shit move, even though I do make shit move. But make something happen. Shit, make it shake. You can literally split the 40 with, you can split the 40 with old boy. Fuck it.
We just trying to hear bars.
That's it.
Like I said, bro, it's like
simple request.
It's like running fives on the court. You with your boys. Everybody got, somebody got the nice headband, the shooting sleeve, all the nice gear and shit, but what the shot look like? I want to see what the shot look like, because niggas looking real cool on the court. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You niggas got the top-notch Nike gear, Under Armour, all that shit. I'm trying to see shots, though. I'm trying to see if you can dribble with your left, my nigga. It's getting real out here. Can you dribble with your left, my nigga? Niggas about to pick that pocket.
Preach.
Can you dribble with your left, my nigga? This the dribble with the left challenge, nigga. SchroBanks OT challenge. We want to see if you niggas got bars. Do you fucking love hip hop? That's what it's about. I'm lying?
Not a single lie.
EDJ, I'm lying?
No.
Papa Schro, I'm lying?
No lies told. No lies.
It's what it is, bro. I want to see niggas rap. Niggas too comfortable for me, bro. Niggas way too comfortable.
Yeah. What is it? We're recording on August 2nd today?
Yeah, today the 2nd, right?
We gave to the 8th.
To the 8th. We extended it,
whatever. You know what? We'll give them another, full, almost 10 days? We'll give them another 9. 17th.
I with it.
August 17th. You niggas got to August 17th to give me some bars. Not me. Us, excuse me. Give us some bars.
And that's what it's about, bro. Like, we want to see niggas rap.
That's it.
And quit being scary, because somebody might have better bars than you.
Or just because, you feel like you might embarrass yourself. Bro, you niggas is performing in front of 5 people. You gonna embarrass yourself regardless. That's the grind. That's how it start.
Hey, like we was talking at the beginning of this episode, our first episode still ain't cracked 20 hits.
Ain't cracked 20 hits.
It's all right.
Our mamas love us, though.
Facts.
Our mamas love us.
At the end of the day, somebody love you. I don't know what you got going on with your moms, but somebody love you. But not us if I don't hear them bars. It's all love lost over here.
What else we got going on, man? What can the people look forward to?
I got to retract on a statement I made earlier. We have not paid Chris Jones. He just showed up to camp, that's all.
You penny pincher bastards.
Man.
Nigga had to show back up to work. Oh, no.
Oh, man. All right. Yo,
I seen that he showed up to camp on Twitter. I assumed we paid him. I Googled that shit a minute ago. We have not paid that man.
We have not paid that man.
We need to pay that man.
Pay that man.
Clark Hunt, if you listening, pay that man.
Pay that man.
Please.
Well, we need to pay him before we pay Mahomes.
Yeah. Well, and that's something that's going to be real strategic coming up soon. We got a lot of people to pay.
Tyreek. We still gotta
Tyreek.
give Tyreek his deal.
Pat Mahomes. Chris Jones.
Anybody else?
I mean, that's the bulk of it.
When's
They can let
Kelsey
Sammy Watkins go.
That's fine.
I was like, I don't know.
Kelsey, I'm not 100% sure about Kelsey's
I think he's
position.
still 21.
Really? He's locked up that long?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he would have been off of his rookie deal.
Yeah.
Because I think we got him before he had his breakout, and then we signed him to a longer deal. It was kind of like the Salvador Perez deal.
Yeah, because he was hurting out his whole first season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember us drafting him. He was out a whole year, and then he came in, and I was like, here's another fucking tight end. It's going to be nothing
Special
on Tony. Oh, my God. Man, you remember that one catch he had the whole fucking city going
Bro, we
crazy?
thought he was going to be cold.
Bro, we really did.
I remember I used to play him in fantasy football and be disappointed.
Man.
Week in and week out.
Yeah.
Some tough days. That was, man, Aaron Hernandez was still playing.
Is KC ready for a basketball team?
Who?
Yes.
More than ready.
We've
I
been
think.
ready.
Yeah.
We ready?
We've been ready.
Because it's a lot of people that, that are detractors of that. And they think that we're not ready. We're not really a basketball town.
You know what bothers me the most is the Seattle-Kansas City thing. People trying to say Seattle deserves a team over Kansas City.
Y'all had y'all's.
They lost their fucking team. They left.
Y'all wasn't fucking with them. It's going on 40 years since we had a team.
We deserve a team.
And they out
Way
there
more than
fucking
Seattle.
around and fucking sack crack Melo.
Man.
Fucking meth mento. That's what I'm gonna call that shit. That is
Meth-mento.
meth mento.
And the only thing is we don't need a stadium.
Yeah, we have
got
one.
We don't need, any major funding. We just need guys with jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all we need.
Literally it.
What Sprint Center is built in 2006? Around that time?
Maybe a little later, not 2008, maybe.
Okay.
Was it? I thought it was a little earlier. I thought it was like
2000. Yeah.
2006 to 2008, somewhere in there. We're ready for a basketball team. I mean,
We've
we got
been
a
ready.
we've got a fairly new arena with an awesome college basketball experience attached to it.
facts. New airport coming.
New airport coming. I mean,
Kansas City's constantly just building shit. Like you can't go more than a mile without something new being built.
yeah.
There's a lot of money in this city.
I just don't
waiting.
want to see them put them stadiums downtown.
I don't think they're going to.
I don't think they will either.
They talked about.
Like the Arrowhead and shit?
Yeah.
They
yeah.
talked
Hell no.
about maybe moving it
Yeah.
over to where the Kansas Speedway is.
Fuck
in that
no.
area.
Hell yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck no, baby.
Bro, I give up. I give up.
They gonna put that shit in
Hey,
Kansas?
No, you take my teams to Kansas, I revoke all ownership.
Bro,
On God.
I'm a
The
Bears
Kansas City,
fan at that
Kansas
point.
Royals, nigga, please.
I'll piss on
Real
somebody's shit.
I will go full when LeBron left Cleveland. I'm burning all my
Man,
shit.
and you can't give Kansas that.
No,
You
they
cannot
already-
give them satisfaction of having the fucking stadium.
Dog.
Yeah, because that's kind of our thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
They already have sporting. They already have the racetrack. I mean, they've got two major things already.
Yeah.
You
Got
don't
the
need.
T-bone.
That belongs in Kansas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the T-Bones. Yeah, keep their ass over there.
They won the world title. Give them some respect last year.
Who?
T-Bones?
Did
Oh
they?
shit.
Like I said, keep that. Just
Shout
like with
out to
Sporting.
the T-Bones.
Sporting, what they won in, what was it, 14?
13.
13.
Well,
Yeah, let them have that. That's cool. Not many people in America give a shit about soccer.
Facts. Dominique Wilkins won the Euro League championship. Did you guys know that?
Did not.
Exactly.
Good
Keep
for
the
him.
fucking Chiefs over here.
What? For real? That's real.
Deadass. Dominique
My man
Wilkins got
fucking
a
with
Euro
us.
League fucking championship.
Nah.
I'm dead serious, bro.
No.
Hey, didn't
You just
Stephon
didn't give a
Marbury?
fuck.
Didn't Stephon
Damn.
Marbury just win a China title?
He did. I think he got
Did
a
you
few
know
of
that?
them.
Exactly.
My man Starberg.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Keep the fucking Chiefs in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Keep the T-bone steaks in fucking Kansas.
Yo, if you move the Chiefs to Kansas, they will never have another, like, that loudest stadium shit is gone.
Dead.
Gone.
Dead. Teams won't be afraid to go there no more. They'll probably make it with a fucking dome or enclosed or some shit. Nah. Takes all the fun out of it.
Nah, just keep Arrowhead.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that's
Arrowhead.
cool.
Look, if
They
they
just renovated it.
Bro, think about this. The Packers ain't left Green Bay. That's a small
Exactly.
fucking suburb, right? Why the fuck would they lead? Like, and this is the whole thing. Football is a sport about, like, integrity and shit like that. Like, nostalgia feelings. Yeah, keep them right where the fuck they at. Like, just keep up the renovation on it, obviously. I'm not saying just let these buildings go to shit, but
Right.
keep them here. Keep the boys home.
I mean, Kauffman is one of the more beautiful stadiums in the major leagues. For some reason, to me, that would be the only stadium I would be okay with going.
What?
Kaufman?
Just because I think now with Mahomes taking over, I think Arrowhead's going to take major precedence over Kauffman, at least until the
but
Royals. can
Mahomes
get their-
only like a 10-year deal, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least they can till the Royals can get their feet back under them again, which sounds like it's happening slowly.
Yeah.
But it seems to be happening. But out of all the stadiums, as much as I love that stadium, if they make it a bigger parking lot or make it something better for the Chiefs, I'd be fine with that. Just 'cause
Oh,
I
yeah, I'm
think,
fine with that. Yeah,
just
for
I think
sure.
it's because I think we're about to see something special.
But just moving Kaufman, fuck no. Just be like, the thing about Mahomes Mania, it's football, bro. It's only going to be at the max like 10, 12 more years.
He a quarterback, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what I'm giving him 10 to 12 years.
It could be longer.
It could.
He could defy the odds, but
I mean, look at Brady, look at Manning.
Either way,
mean,
it's
guys
not
like
like
that.
it's 30 years of
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I hear you.
Hey, y'all think they gonna give him a streak?
we won a championship, fuck yeah. They already got him cereal.
Yeah,
Cereal.
you didn't know about that?
What the
Mahomes
fuck?
Magic
What the
at
fuck?
Hy-Vee.
Yep.
I know he had his own fucking milk.
Yep.
Milk.
Yeah, Chateau milk. Last
Oh, yeah,
season.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
like red velvet milk.
Yeah, but they called it the ketchup milk or some shit like that. Because that man love ketchup. Not my quarterback.
We need a Whataburger here ASAP.
Facts.
My man Mahomes.
Please.
That shit fire.
Oh yeah, Whataburger. I thought you said Wahlburgers. I was like, we do have a Wahlburgers. It's in
no.
one part.
I was like, yeah, I ain't going to Overland Park.
Yeah, fuck
The
that.
fuck is Wahlburgers?
Mark Wahlberg's burgers.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
That is.
Why the fuck Wahlberg got a fucking...
Why not?
Why
No, it's
not?
his brother, I think.
Oh, okay.
One of them.
That's worse.
Damn.
Apparently they're pretty good. I haven't had it.
Damn, bro. You just not fucking with
We
Mark
just
Wahlberg?
got D-list actors making fucking...
Damn. You disrespecting Mark Wahlberg like that, kid?
All right, see.
Marky Mark.
He's not B.
He's a B.
Fight me.
I might.
Wahlberg is not B or A.
He is B.
Fuck no.
He is B.
Fuck no.
Bro,
Bro, he's like C.
he made the fighter, dog.
He
C.
made the fighter.
Dog.
C.
Bro, he was like literally. You only think about this. We only like 3 years removed from him being in like a blockbuster.
I didn't say he's bad. He's still C, bro.
That's not C, bro. That's a B. That's a B. Come on, man.
What blockbuster was he in?
Transformers.
Right as that shit is falling apart.
Low key, it fell apart because of him, but that's neither here nor there, Randy. He's still a B.
Mark Wahlberg is C, B
B-list.
actor. B-list actor.
I mean, the
Yes.
money he made with Ted, you have to put him in B. And Ted too. I don't care if you didn't like it. I mean, you have to give it to him though.
What, Ted?
Yeah.
Because of Ted? He's a B-list
Yeah.
actor.
He's a B-list because The Fighter.
The fighter,
Bro, The Fighter is one of the best movies ever. I don't give a
Far?
bro. He
Fighter.
gave us Entourage.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
B-list. Yeah.
yeah. Like okay, yeah. So you agree? B
No.
list.
And I'm about to fucking shut this shit down.
You not?
I'm about to fucking press stop recording right
Nah,
now.
don't do that.
He's C.
How?
B.
How? Who do you consider a C list actor, Randy?
Tyler Perry actors. Everybody.
Nigga, them is like F list. I don't even think that exists. He be pulling
He's C.
pulling niggas uncles, bro.
Hey, bro.
Nah.
Mark Wahlberg, but
How many movies was Rockman Dunbar in for fucking Tyler Perry?
who?
Rockman Dunbar?
Which one is he?
In Family of Praise, the nigga that got cheated on.
I think that was only one.
For real?
Yeah.
I swear, it just maybe he just gets generic light skinned niggas. Like that's kind of his thing.
I'm gonna delete this whole shit. Like this whole Mark Wahlberg shit. I promise you I'm gonna delete it. So we just gonna have to go past it.
All right, bet.
Speaking of actors, I
You
saw
can't segue like that because I'm
Yeah,
deleting the Mark
because
Wahlberg
he's
shit,
deleting
bro.
this whole
Oh, you
spot.
really deleting it?
Yeah.
Wow, because he a hater, bro.
I'm not a hate. No, I'm just deleting it because
Wow.
I don't want to go past 45 minutes.
No?
For real.
Okay.
Or 40 or 50 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna delete that shit.
Either way, so I saw this video this week,
Right.
and I can't remember what it was on one of the hip hop channels, and it was a dude basically defending Will Smith, saying Will Smith is possibly the greatest rapper of all time.
Cut the shit.
I think this is.
Shut the fuck.
I think this has merit.
Well,
Go ahead. Levi.
Hey, no, but I really wanted to hear Randy's opinion on this because basically, all
Let him
Just
speak.
because he was the first nigga.
Let
to win
him
the Grammy?
speak. Hey, no.
Nah.
Let him speak.
Nope.
You let him speak, and you quit being disrespectful. Let him speak.
basically what he's saying is people take away from Will Smith because he's a clean rapper. All of his albums have went gold or better.
Are we going off of numbers for real?
Hold up. What'd you say?
All of his albums are gold or better. Even at like the last couple of albums, he basically built his own show afterwards, the Fresh Prince. Put his homie on. You know, that's what we all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Putting your
Facts.
putting your homies on.
Who?
Will Smith.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
But
They put each other on, but I'm gonna hold it down.
right. But
In the limelight, in the actual
Okay,
mainstream.
mainstream line. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
so basically, his argument was for why is Will Smith not heralded as one of the top rappers of all time?
Does he have a classic?
Yes, he does. No, I'm being, no, because no. You think I'm trolling, but I'm not trolling. He does have a classic.
Big Willie style.
Yeah, Big Willie style's a fucking classic, bro. No.
No.
Hey, we laughing, bro, but that's a fucking classic. We laughing, but that's a classic. It's a class. I don't give a fuck.
To you.
Bite me, nigga. You just called Mark Wahlberg a C-list actor. I mean,
You
a B-list.
called him.
You called him a B-list actor. He's a B-list actor. Will Smith got a fucking classic. I don't give a fuck, bro. No. Will Smith has a classic.
Mans has 2 classic songs.
Who?
He has 2 classic songs.
That was a classic album. If we agreed that Lil Bow Wow has a
Levi.
classic album.
Levi. Name me one B-side cut off of that.
That shit a classic.
It's a classic.
Nigga. Oh, take this to a barbershop.
I can't help it because you niggas not hip hop inclined, bro.
Oh.
I can't help it.
Oh.
If you don't know B-Lit, I can't help that you hip hop
No.
inclined, nigga. Go back and listen to your history, bro.
You know what? If he got a classic, MF Doom is the fucking GOAT.
No, that's not what that means.
Yep.
That's not what
Nah,
that
'cause
means.
we
But you
living in
can't.
a fantasy
No,
world,
because
Randy.
you can't disregard what Will Smith did for hip hop, bro, and what he did for rappers. Period.
He said the greatest of all time. I'm not negating.
No.
his place.
One of the greatest. He
Oh,
came
okay.
and said one of the
Did he?
greatest.
Okay. that
I
got
wouldn't
my-
put him in 50,
Oh,
but I
just-
put him in like top,
top
75, top
Top
100.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, 'cause
I'm
I
not
was
saying
I'm
like
not-
he's the greatest.
Oh, because I was like, nigga, I'm not just gonna completely piss on Will Smith. The nigga gave me Summertime. That shit ride. Still.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Parents
You
just
need
don't
to
understand, nigga, when I was a teenager. Yeah, bro. Used to like want to cuss my mom out, but that was like a clean way of doing it, bro. So yeah, all right, yeah, that's a fair merit. I really thought you was trying to pine for this nigga as being like GOAT.
No.
Like definitive. I was just
No.
Nigga, LL Cool J got more merit to that, and I don't fuck with LL Cool J. It's just like hip hop wise, like
LL Cool J top 25, top 30. LL Cool J top 30, bro.
it's a little hot.
He top 30, bro.
Top 30?
Yeah, bro.
Top 30. We didn't talked about this. Top 30?
Hip hop not gonna be what hip hop is without LL Cool J.
That's a fact. Top 30?
He top 30, bro. One of them history like
I get what you're saying. I get exactly.
I'm not talking about in skill though.
No, I get exactly what
Skill
you're saying.
wise,
Like,
a lot of motherfuckers
yeah,
pass him up.
he like one of them like Walter Payton niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's a complete diss to Walter Payton, bro.
Okay, see, huh?
What?
Walter Payton was hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Cool J was hard. What?
You said he's a Walter Payton type. Like
Yeah.
Walter Payton was hard. Like
Like-
Walter Payton actually,
Yeah, because
you
like
can put him next to any fucking running back and
Can we?
just about like Walter
Yes.
Payton.
Y'all getting real disrespectful with my man's LL Cool J. Hold on.
No, I'm not. LL Cool J was hard, but he wasn't how hard Walter Payton is hard as a running back.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Yeah, I'm with Randy on that.
Now if you're talking
You
about
niggas ain't hip hop heads.
if you're talking about Q, I'll give you Q.
Cube?
Ice Cube, I'll give you Ice Cube. I'll give you Ice Cube. About the same.
Not the same.
Q
Cube.
was pinning shit for NWA. That's one of the most important hip hop groups of all time.
This is a fact. Some of his recent shit though.
We not measuring that shit, bro.
Like, man, nah, bro.
And Q started Big
bro.
Three.
Huh?
And Q started Big Three.
Hey, man, that's to the culture. We talking about rap.
And
Right.
are we there yet? How do you not like those words?
All right, bro. See, now
Throw this whole segment away.
throw the whole
This shit in the recycling bin. I quit.
Them movies was cool though.
It was, but fuck, bro. We talking
That's
about
not what
this
you
nigga.
use in an argument.
Yeah,
for
we
this.
talking about him being like the best gangster rapper of all time.
Are we there?
Nigga, like, are we there yet? Nigga got 10-piece by a deer.
And terrorized by fucking children, dog. All in the pursuit of some ass.
He really did.
This man went through 10 hoops for booty.
Need
For
a
a chick
long
with-
booty though.
I mean, yeah, she still, like, that's the value, though. Like, damn, I need to check myself.
You really do. No, go ahead and say it. Say it for our listeners.
Nope. This whole thing is deleted.
Oh no,
no.
This lives on.
Redacted.
No, it's not. This is going on the fucking thing. I'm deleting that Mark Wahlberg
The
bullshit.
words said do not reflect the opinions and views of Ravion Marchbanks.
Oh no, they do. Just not the SchroBanks show.
No. No.
What can our listeners expect going forward?
A lot more of what they probably just heard.
Whole bunch of bullshit.
I think a lot of a different content too.
Yeah,
We've been really focused on the show and getting the show going, but
exploring different avenues and all that.
My boy Randy over here really did an amazing song review with the Gold Roses.
Whole bunch more of those to come. Me and my dog Ray, we really about to get on that shit.
Yeah. And moving forward, really, I mean, after recording this, I mean, I want us to really look and prioritize what we need to really just make this show, the channel, on YouTube, everything just that much better. And
it's always room for improvement.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're doing good now, but how can we be even better?
Exactly. But
also look for us to launch video next year.
Exactly.
We about to be on that shit.
Exactly. But yeah, I think that just moving forward, we just better content, more
bottles, more bitches.
I don't know about that.
You keep forgetting, man.
I'm a married man. Me and EJ married men.
You can have more bottles. I don't know about the bitches.
I'll take more bottles. No bitches.
Plus, that's the pops over there.
Respect
I know he got more than
women.
enough. Respect the women.
Respect the women.
Both of y'all respecting the women?
Respect the women.
Yep.
All right, so we got half of the podcasters. Let me stop.
Yep.
I'm gonna chill out.
Nah, go ahead, Randy. Go ahead, Randy.
I'm gonna chill, bro. I'm chill. That's what we doing. Respecting the women.
Respecting the women. Hey, speaking of respecting the women, I'm ignore that. Speaking of respecting the women, you seen in 2K20 they adding the WNBA?
Did I lie earlier when I said it?
I'm not playing that shit, bro.
Yep.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Have you seen the meme videos on Instagram that they made?
Oh no, I'm keeping that on. I'm not cutting that shit. I'm saying me, Randy, Radar Randy is not playing the WNBA part of that shit. I'm good.
Hey, you don't want a bunch of fundamentals and layups?
No, I need my motherfuckers dunk. If they got dunk attribute, I'll play with them.
Brittany Griner can dunk.
They better not have a
She
dunk
dunk
attribute.
like 3 times a year, bro. What is this?
That's like a power up. That's like that.
Brittany
you get in the
Griner
zone.
dunks as many times as the McDonald's shake fucking machine is open.
Oh God.
And that's working. That's how many times she dunks. Rare.
Bro, I'll never forget when that was an actual fucking stat for Lisa Leslie. It was like she has 16 dunks. Why is that a stat?
Cause it's the WNBA,
No.
man.
No.
I'm gonna be like, no disrespect, because it take a lot of
Skill
to
talent.
play the WNBA ball. Video game, I'm trying to take it to like a fantasy place where I'm trying to do something that the NBA players can't do. So I'm not really trying to play a brand of basketball that's so driven or fundamentally driven. I'm just not. But I salute the WNBA and all they do and how they play and all the women they inspire.
I know they run me out the gym.
Facts. Facts. They gonna watch the fuck out of me.
I'm not gonna be one of them niggas that sit
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I could. Nigga, I swear I clamp up Brittany. No, I wouldn't.
Hell no.
Nigga, she hit me with one spin move. All right, boy, my hip hurt. I'm good.
You got it.
Yep. Y'all
Serena will watch me in tennis.
Facts.
Like we are not those dudes.
No, far from them. Just don't ask me to watch all the time.
Speaking of that, before it's a little old, but how did you guys feel about the overall conclusion to the women's soccer team and what they were trying to do after they won their
Ooh,
second
this is
World
something
Cup in
we
a
were
row?
gonna talk about anyway. So let's get right into this because there was a lot of. I didn't mind any of the celebration and everything, just for the simple fact that that was like their 3rd World Cup in a row.
Second. Their
Second.
3rd appearance in a row.
Third appearance, 2nd win.
I mean,
Talk your shit.
Yeah, I'm not really.
You know
mad
what I'm
at it.
saying? Like,
Hey, who's that one lady?
Megan Rapinoe.
Bruh,
Rapinoe.
I fuck with her.
I do and I don't. She
Why?
a little corny. Not gonna hold you. She a little corny. Like when they had her, like when, like, you know, they was doing like the whole parade and it was like the final part and she was doing like that corny dance shit. She looked like a shitty Ellen. That's all I'm gonna say. She looked like a shitty Ellen. Like, that's just me though.
Give people room to be corny.
I mean,
Give people room to be human.
Have
Right.
you seen her swimsuit issue, though? She is cut.
I'd imagine.
Majorly.
Or
Just saying.
We went from corny to cuts.
corny to cut. She corny and she cut. Cut and corny.
But to get this back on the rails, I mean, it is impressive in its own right because they've done. Oh, we lost it.
Oh shit!
They've done more things than the men's team has done in years.
That's true.
So at least
Maybe ever.
Ever? Yeah, probably.
Has the U.S. team ever won a World Cup? Yeah. Okay. So then yes, definitely ever.
And this was what, their fourth overall?
Yeah.
I think this was their fourth overall.
World Cup?
Yeah.
Probably because the Mia Hamm days.
Mm-hmm. They won one when it was here, and then they did those 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But is there really an argument to be made that they deserve more than the men simply based on the fact? I mean, it's 4-0.
No.
What?
I think they deserve more.
Okay, I would say yes.
Well, so
okay,
it
yes
depends,
and no, because they don't draw the same crowd.
True.
They don't.
If you can't draw the same money, how can you ask for the same money? You got to be able to draw it.
That's true.
I mean,
that's true.
Look at another sport in MMA. I think is one of the only other sports you can really kind of compare. Well, at basketball too. We were talking about WNBA, but MMA I think is the only sport that women can probably ask for that. And I mean, it's not like a disrespect or anything to women athletes, but at the same time, like, you have to be able to put the same amount of asses in seats as the men do. And if Amanda Nunes is fighting, I'm watching.
Fact.
So
When Ronda Rousey was on her shit,
I'm watching. Exactly.
She was putting butts in seats.
Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey.
I'm watching.
I watched.
So, but this Women's World Cup, sorry, I'm not watching. I didn't watch any of it. I've watched the last Women's World Cup. I did watch.
I didn't watch it either, but I don't watch soccer.
But at the same time,
I'm
like,
with Randy.
it's pretty predictable. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, the U.S. is just head and shoulders above. It's almost the same as like watching the NBA the last few years. I don't watch the NBA because I know what's gonna happen. We all know what's gonna happen, essentially.
Or like the Olympics. We know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, what was it? That random hiccup and what was that?
04
Yeah.
in Athens, yeah. So, I mean, and I don't know at the end of the day really what that boils down to. Just like the WNBA, I mean, the arena's barely full, like not even close compared to the Magic versus the fucking Suns. At least half the arena's fucking filled. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it's facts. It's cold hard facts. Bro.
If you can't produce the same amount of money, I don't think that you can ask for the same amount of money. That's like me, if I'm not doing my job as good as somebody else, but I want to get paid as much as that person. Well,
I don't think that's the same thing.
what do you mean?
I don't think that's the same thing.
Why?
Because it's not performance based on them. It's about how many people you can get in a seat or in the seats. That doesn't mean that they're lesser from a skill standpoint.
I guess you're right. That's a bad comparison, but
And think of it like a sales job, right?
okay, yes.
Yeah.
That's what it's more so like. It's like more like commission. That's how I see it.
Which is really not on them. It's more so on their
employers.
Yeah.
Just to be real about it. And like the fact that almost all WNBA players have a part-time job, basically playing in EuroLeague, China, wherever, Russia.
Really, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
they have no off season for real. They get maybe a month off a year, if that,
crazy.
all together.
Well, to kind of wrap it up here, they were talking about the FIFA organization pays the women, I think, like paid out in the total World Cup $40 million, and I think the men got $400 million paid out at the end of it. So I mean, there is a discrepancy in that quite a bit,
And that's probably a stretch. I mean, they could probably fork up some more money for the women. I'm not. 400 to 40, that's
They could
an
at least,
insane
bro,
gap.
that's, what, 10%?
But
They can't make half.
right, but at the same time, what's the revenue numbers? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody dug those numbers up for us.
That's what I need to know is what's the revenue compared to the men and women, because if the revenue is that different, I mean the payout kind of has to be that different. I mean, you can't go under just because you're trying to pay the women just as much as the men.
Well, and I think the equal pay movement is mainly here, right? I think it's pushed by a lot of organizations and groups here because of the fact that we win it all the time.
Right.
So I think that's why, they just pushed more here than anywhere else.
Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. All right, I think that just about wraps up another episode of the SchroBanks Show here from Rated R Studios. And with this being episode 20, we just really wanted to make sure all of our fans and listeners really know how much we really appreciate all the support that we've got through all this time just doing this podcast. We really enjoy doing it and bringing you the best show that we can moving forward. And we just want to say thank you. Go ahead and if you haven't followed us on Instagram and Twitter, follow us there at SchroBanks. Of course, the YouTube channel, Rated R Studios. And we're just going to keep coming with more good episodes and hitting you with that fire. We out.
We came out that dirt. Born broke the curse. Born broke the curse. I don't fuck with these hoes, baby. Been out on my own lately. Don't talk on the phone, baby. Sauce over the stove, baby.